Well, hello, this is Kabul Lover, and I am the clan master of the legendary clan, the Kabul Killers, better known as KAB. And I'd just like to take this opportunity to remind you to subscribe to the channel, because when we get to 1,000 subscribers, there's going to be a free prize draw for a battle pass. And welcome to the latest installment of... Well, I'm dead! That's not the installment. The playlist is Duel Tactics. And you can see the first tactic there I'm going to tell you about is to make sure you're alert at the start of the match. Otherwise you might find yourself 2-0 down before things have even really started. Okay, well, I've got my CBR here. Always a classic go-to gun for me to start. The truth is the M13 would be a better choice, it's a meta, but I love this pay-to-win scope on the CBR and I can't resist using it. Okay, there they are. Nice. Do you know, I even missed what gun they're using. That's how my lack of concentration cost me. Anyway, nice to finish him off with a Molotov. That's always nice to get him. Oh! Okay, let's see what gun he's using. He's using the Russ. Okay, so this is Russ versus CBR, an interesting match. And to be honest with you, he's absolutely obliterating me with it. Probably the only thing that could beat the Russ here would be a Fennec. And that would be up close, of course, but you probably get slightly better range with the CBR, probably. Although it's not quite as rapid. And you can see I'm just keeping him at range here, a range that's comfortable for the CBR, and I've pulled back a couple of kills there. So yeah, this has to be a well-managed match, but to be honest with you, I think I'm slightly outgunned because he's got the Russ. Yeah, fair enough. Well played to him. He was alert from the beginning and took an early lead. So let's see, what should I go for? Well, I think it's going to have to be the melee and the classic katana. And let's see what he comes at me with. Anything other than a katana, and I fancy my chances. In some circumstances, the boxing gloves or the axe can be a good choice against katana, but I would always say, if somebody's got a katana, you need to go toe-to-toe with the katana. What's he got there? It's an axe. Yeah, this will be interesting. Well, let's see how he gets on. Very, very skilled players with an axe sometimes can outmaneuver the katana, but it's very unlikely. To be honest with you, I've seen some very effective use of the boxing gloves against the katana. Basically where you goad the other player into swinging their sword and then you box them. But you see that was quite a good example there. You see his early swing with the axe, which allowed the opportunity for me to kill him easily with the katana. If he was wearing boxing gloves, he'd be able to do something similar to me, which would be to get me to swing with the katana and then have me use the boxing gloves. Yeah, so you see this again, wild swing from me, which meant he knew he was safe to attack. So sometimes it's a matter of don't swing first, hold off on the swing. Wow, unless you absolutely batter them, like I did there. Okay, here he comes, more glutton for punishment. What's he holding there? Still the axe. Yeah, he's still pursuing with the axe. Maybe he doesn't have a katana, but he would be better off switching to the katana, because you can see now how the katana just has this massive, massive advantage over almost all other melee weapons. Perhaps with the exception of the boxing gloves, which maybe I'll get to show you that in a different video. Okay, here he comes. This should make it 1-1 if I can get the kill here. And then we're going to a deciding game to see who wins the match. Yeah, we'll be going into a decider. So that's 1 versus 1. After what I would say is a slow start from myself, I've managed to pull it back with a melee weapon. Now let's see what he chooses. What's he going to choose here? Interesting. He might go for his Russ because he had a good round with that. No. He's gone for melee. Well, look, that is a tact. Look. You've got to play to your strengths. I completely killed him. What's he using this time? Still an axe, but okay. Well, look, this is where you need to learn humility, because obviously he felt that he underperformed in the previous round, and to try and get back some honour, he's decided to replay the round with melee. That is a tactical error. Sometimes you just have to accept that the person that, or their weapon, or both, are just better than you at a certain discipline. So he's gone for melee and he's just going to get killed now. But it's interesting. Had I been him, I would have gone for. Yeah, sorry guys, a bit of a fire alarm going off there, but we're all safe and well. Had I been him in that situation, I would have gone probably for the SMG again, because he had beaten me quite comprehensively with his Russ. So that would have been the better choice for him. Going for melee and trying to win when you've obviously already been easily killed with the melee, I think, is a bad mistake. So I guess the tactic there is, don't let your anger or your pride get the better of you in these matches. You know, some people are going to be better with some weapons than you are. It doesn't matter how good you are. You know, some people are going to be better with you, better at some weapons than you are, and you just have to accept that. And this guy here, he's clearly just going to take a beating now, because I'm far superior at the melee component. You know, it'd be a bit like if I had chosen to go for SMGs after he beat me in the first round. It would be silly, you know, unless I was very confident he's going to be using his Russ, and I thought, well, okay, I can use the Fennec rather than the CBR to get a result. But yeah, generally speaking, look, it's exactly the same replay as the round before, and the result is not getting any better for him. And he now doesn't know what to do. He's now super hesitant. He's not even attacking. He's completely lost at this stage because he's made a poor decision based most likely out of anger, I would suspect, at how comprehensively I killed him. Okay, so that's a kill for him, but I'll be honest with you guys, it's 3-2, but I'm not even worried. There's no way this is going to end badly for me. I know that the katana is the superior weapon. We saw in the previous round that I'm the superior player with the melee, and so I'm just basically going to hack this guy to death, and that will be it. But let's see, I need a couple of kills yet. Okay, one more kill to come, and this is going to be game over. But yeah, so the real takeaway from today's duel video is, don't let anger get the better of you. You need humility. You need to understand, if you are not the best at something, don't choose that weapon class. And here we are, final kill. It's quite a nice final kill, actually. Yeah. So a very, very enjoyable kill. So the takeaway from today's lesson then is humility. Control your emotions. Don't let anger take you over and make you play a weapon class that you are no good at and likely to get severely beaten in. Victory music. Hey. Great emote, that one. Great emote. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and you know, of course, about the by subscribing to the channel, you will get to be entered into the free prize draw for a battle pass. So I'll see you in the next video.